All right, welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be looking at the Florida restaurant scene.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, and we've got this blog post here from Menuville.
Okay.
And, Menuville, they're the QR code menu folks.
Right.
And they put together this pretty incredible blog post all about the best restaurant concepts to open in Florida in 2024.
I was going to say, it's very, very thorough.
It's very thorough, very detailed, yeah.
We're going to give you, like, the highlights.
Yeah. So the idea here is to help you decide whether or not Florida is the place to open a restaurant.
Okay.
And if so, what kind of restaurant might thrive?
It sounds good.
So, first things first, why Florida?
Well, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Well, I mean, look at this. Pre-pandemic Florida tourism generated over $100 billion annually.
$100 billion with a B.
With a B, that's a lot of zeros.
Yeah.
120 million visitors.
It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of hungry people.
A lot of hungry people.
I mean, think about just the sheer demand that creates for restaurants.
You're always going to have a new customer base.
Yes, you've got a constantly refreshing customer base.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just about pleasing the locals.
All right.
But of course, you do have to please the locals.
Of course.
And Florida's demographics are incredibly diverse.
Totally.
You've got Latin American influences, Caribbean flavors, health-conscious folks, retirees, a whole spectrum of tastes and preferences.
Yeah, there are a lot of niches to fill.
Yeah. Now, the blog also stresses that choosing the right concept is not one size fits all.
Right.
Location matters.
Yeah.
For example, a beachfront cafe is going to have a completely different vibe than, say, a trendy spot in downtown Miami.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to understand local tastes.
And this goes back to, the diverse local taste that we were just discussing.
I feel seafood's huge.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But there's also this growing demand for healthy, organic food.
Yeah, totally. Very much so.
And the blog even points out that restaurants that incorporate themes,
Oh, yeah.
like beachfront dining or Everglades-inspired decor,
like a whole experience.
they really resonate with tourists.
Tourists love that.
Yeah, so it's not just about the food, it's about the whole package.
Totally.
So let's talk about what's trending
Okay.
in 2024.
Yeah.
Fast casual is still king.
Yeah. But like with a twist.
Yeah, it's evolved a little bit.
How so?
Well, customization is key.
Okay.
And healthy ingredients are a must.
Makes sense.
Think about it. Busy professionals,
Yeah.
tourists,
Right.
they want quality, but they want it fast.
Got it.
Now, speaking of healthy, plant-based and sustainable restaurants are booming.
Oh, for sure.
Why do you think that is, especially in Florida?
Well, I think it's a lifestyle shift, right? Florida's all about wellness, outdoor living.
Yeah, being connected to nature.
Exactly. And that's where the farm-to-table movement comes
Oh,
in.
yeah, huge in Florida.
Hugely popular.
Talk about that for a second.
Sure. Yeah. So you're sourcing your ingredients from local farms.
Seasonal menus.
Yeah. Telling the stories of the farmers.
Transparency, yeah. And we can't forget fusion cuisine,
Oh, yeah.
which is also very popular in Florida, given the diverse cultural mix.
Yeah, like Latin Asian fusion.
Exactly. Lots of possibilities
A
there.
lot of different cultures coming together.
Now, food trucks are hot, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're a smart business model, especially for first-time restaurateurs.
Lower startup costs.
Yeah, lower cost, mobility, you can be where the people are.
Yeah,
And you can tap into the pop-up trend.
exactly. That kind of exclusivity.
Yeah. All right, so we've got this kind of smorgasbord of trends and concepts.
It's a lot.
It is a lot to consider.
Yeah.
But let's break it down in terms of who we're trying to attract.
Okay.
Tourists versus locals.
Sure.
What are some of the key differences in their dining preferences?
That's the great point. Yeah. You really have to figure out who you're talking to.
So for tourists, the obvious draw is beachfront dining,
Classic Florida.
fresh seafood,
Beautiful sunset views.
stunning sunset views, yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't want that?
But, themed restaurants
Uh-huh.
are also a huge hit with tourists.
They want that experience.
The blog gives some great examples, like pirate-themed restaurants
Oh, fun.
or eateries inspired by the Everglades.
Yeah. Like they're on vacation. They want to do something different.
Yeah, they want something they can't get at home.
Exactly.
Now, you've also got those quick bite spots near attractions,
Oh, yeah. Those are important.
which are essential for keeping tourists fueled up during their busy sightseeing adventures.
Lots of walking.
Lots of walking. Yeah, so speed and portability are key in those locations.
For sure.
Okay, so we've covered the tourist side of things.
Right.
But what about attracting those all-important Florida locals?
Right.
What are they looking for in a restaurant experience?
They want authenticity.
Okay.
They want to feel like they're experiencing the true flavors of Florida.
Okay.
Whether it's traditional Southern cooking, fresh-caught seafood, or, the diverse ethnic cuisines that reflect Florida's cultural tapestry.
Yeah, the blog specifically mentions the success of authentic ethnic restaurants,
Oh, yeah.
particularly in diverse areas like Miami.
Right.
It makes sense. People want to connect with their heritage and enjoy the flavors they grew up with.
Yeah, you want that sense of community.
Now, the blog gets really granular on specific concepts.
I was going to say, they go into a lot of detail.
They offer detailed guides for everything from fast casual restaurants to food trucks.
Right.
Let's pick one of these concepts to dissect and see what kind of insights we can extract.
Okay, which one are we thinking?
Well, given the growing demand for healthy, convenient options, I'm kind of intrigued by the fast casual guide.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's a great choice. I mean, the fast casual market in Florida, that's huge.
That's huge, yeah.
But it's also competitive.
Very competitive.
So yeah, let's dive into the blog's guide.
All right, so first things first.
Okay.
What are customers really expecting from a fast casual experience in Florida?
Well, it's got to be good.
Well, of course, the food has to be good.
And it's got to be fast.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's fast casual.
Right, but the blog also says quality ingredients are key.
Okay, so quality ingredients.
And customization options.
So they want to be able to kind of build their own meal.
Exactly.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between healthy, delicious, and fast.
It's a tall order.
It is a tall order.
But people are busy.
People are busy. They're on the go.
They want it all.
They want it all, and they want it now.
Yeah.
So the blog starts by emphasizing the importance of choosing the right location for your fast casual concept.
Okay, so where should we be looking?
Well, they suggest targeting urban centers,
Okay.
tourist hotspots,
Makes sense.
or areas near office complexes.
Or places where people are working.
Places where people are on the go looking for a quick, tasty bite.
Exactly. High traffic areas.
And they also stress the importance of visibility and accessibility.
You don't want to be tucked away somewhere.
Right. You want to be easy to find, convenient to access.
Makes sense.
Okay, so we've got the location sorted.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about menu design. What are some tips for crafting a fast casual menu that will entice Florida diners?
Well, the blog says keep it streamlined,
Okay.
focus on fresh, healthy options,
Okay.
but also offer some seasonal specialties to add a little variety and excitement.
So you don't want to overwhelm customers with 100 different options.
No, but you also don't want to bore them.
Right, so you need to find that balance between choice and efficiency.
Exactly.
One thing that really jumped out at me from the blog is their emphasis on operational efficiency.
Oh, yeah, they talk about that a lot.
They talk about the importance of prepping in advance, utilizing technology for orders, and streamlining the entire flow of the restaurant.
Like making it a well-oiled machine.
Exactly.
And that makes sense in a fast casual environment.
Yeah.
Margins can be thin.
Yeah?
So you have to be efficient to make money.
They even provide specific examples of software and tools that can help streamline operations.
Yeah, like online ordering platforms.
Digital kitchen display systems.
Even inventory management software.
It's incredible how technology is transforming the restaurant industry.
It really is.
So we've got a handle on the customer expectations, the location, the menu, and the importance of operational efficiency.
Sounds like we're off to a good start.
But what about the actual setup of the restaurant itself?
Right, the look and feel.
The vibe.
The vibe.
The blog doesn't go too deep into the nitty-gritty of restaurant design.
Yeah.
But they do stress the importance of creating a space that reflects your brand and target audience.
Right, so like a healthy grain bowl place probably shouldn't look like a pirate ship.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Ambiance is key, and that includes everything from the lighting and music to the seating arrangement and overall decor.
It's all about creating the right mood.
Exactly. You want to create a space that is inviting, comfortable, and aligns with the overall concept of your restaurant.
For sure.
Okay, so we've got the dream team assembled.
They're ready to go?
They're trained up.
Yeah.
They're ready to rock.
All right.
Now, how do we get the word out? Marketing and bring in the customers
That's the most important part.
is the most important part.
Yeah.
So in Florida, you've got this unique advantage,
What's that?
a constant stream of tourists
Oh, yeah.
looking for new and exciting dining experiences.
So tap into that.
Tap into that tourist market.
Yeah.
Partner with local hotels, get listed in tourist guides, maybe even run some geo-targeted ads online.
those are all good ideas.
And what about attracting the locals?
Well, for locals, it's all about building community.
Okay.
Get involved in local events, sponsor a Little League team, maybe even host a charity dinner.
Those are great ideas.
Yeah.
Anything else we should be thinking about when it comes to marketing our amazing fast casual restaurant?
Social media.
Social media, the big one.
Yeah, beautiful food photos, behind-the-scenes videos, engage with your followers, create a buzz.
It's all about creating that buzz and drawing people in.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got our concept, our location, our menu, our team, and our marketing plan.
We're almost there.
Anything else we need to worry about?
Regulations,
Oh yeah, the fun part.
the not-so-fun part.
Paperwork, permits, licenses,
Yeah, Florida has some pretty specific laws about all that stuff.
health and safety standards.
Even where you can park a food truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely want to do your homework.
Make sure we're ticking all the legal boxes.
Absolutely. And don't forget about inspections.
Oh yeah, the Florida Department of Health, they'll be checking to make sure your kitchen is up to snuff.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them.
So it sounds like opening a fast casual restaurant in Florida is no walk in the park.
It's not easy.
But with careful planning and execution, it could be a recipe for success.
Totally. And we haven't even talked about the financial aspects of all this.
You're right, there's a whole other layer to this onion.
A whole other layer.
But I think we'll save that delicious conversation for part 2 of our deep dive.
Sounds good to me.
All right, welcome back to our Florida restaurant deep dive.
We're back.
Last time we explored all those sizzling hot concepts,
All those trends.
but now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about the financial side of opening a restaurant in the Sunshine State.
Yeah, the money part.
The money part, everybody's favorite.
Everyone's favorite, yeah. The Manuvia blog, they definitely don't sugarcoat it.
No.
They say opening a restaurant in Florida, it can be pricey.
Yeah, no kidding. They throw out some numbers that are enough to make your head spin.
Yeah.
They say initial costs can run anywhere from a couple $100,000 to well over $1 million.
I mean, it's a wide range for sure.
It is a wide range.
It all depends on, what kind of restaurant you're opening.
Right, the scale, the complexity.
Exactly.
But let's break down where those costs actually go.
Okay.
One major chunk is the build-out or renovation of the space itself.
Right. You got to make it look nice.
You got to make it look nice. You're transforming a blank canvas into a vibrant, inviting restaurant.
New flooring, lighting, kitchen equipment.
All that stuff, yeah.
The works.
It's like building a restaurant from scratch.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. And speaking of bricks,
Yeah.
what about those costs associated with actually securing the space itself?
Right. Finding the location.
Rent versus buying.
That's a big decision.
That is a big decision.
Yeah.
Rent prices in Florida, they can be all over the map,
Oh.
depending on the location.
Especially in those touristy areas.
Touristy areas like Miami Beach or Orlando, you're going to be paying top dollar.
For sure. But then the suburban spots.
Might be a little bit more affordable.
Yeah, a little bit.
But buying, that means you're committing to a pretty hefty mortgage.
That's a whole other commitment.
It is a whole other commitment.
Yeah.
So it's really a trade-off.
It is.
Renting offers flexibility,
Right.
but buying provides stability.
Yeah, so you got to weigh those pros and cons.
You got to weigh those pros and cons, exactly. And there's another big expense we haven't even touched on yet.
What's that?
Staffing.
Oh, yeah, the people.
The people.
Can't forget about the people.
You need a talented team of chefs, servers, bartenders,
The whole crew.
the whole crew. And in Florida,
Yeah.
you have to factor in the minimum wage, which is currently $12 an hour.
And that's just the starting point.
That's just the starting point.
You also have to think about benefits, training, payroll taxes.
All that stuff.
All those things add up.
It adds up.
Yeah, staffing costs, they can really eat into your profits if you're not careful.
The blog also talks about the cost of food and inventory,
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
which seems like a constant juggling act.
It is, especially if you're trying to use fresh, high-quality ingredients.
Which is what people want,
It is what people want,
especially in Florida.
especially in
They're
Florida.
looking for restaurants that prioritize quality and sustainability.
Right, but that can get expensive,
It can get expensive,
especially if you're committed to local sourcing or organic options.
which are both very popular in Florida.
Hugely popular.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot
Yeah,
between offering amazing food
right.
and keeping those costs in check. You need to be savvy with your purchasing and inventory management.
You don't want to be wasting food.
No, wasting food is wasting money.
Exactly.
And speaking of savvy, we can't forget about marketing and branding
Oh, yeah, marketing.
and the word out about your restaurant.
Got to let people know you exist.
And attracting customers That all costs money too,
It does. It's an ongoing investment.
especially in a competitive market like Florida.
You gotta stand out.
You got to stand out. So what are some of the key marketing expenses to consider?
Well, you've got your website,
Website development,
social media ads,
print advertising,
maybe even some signage.
signage, yeah, to catch people's attention.
It all adds up.
It all adds up. And in today's digital world, you can't underestimate the power of online marketing.
No, people are always on their phones.
People are always on their phones. They're searching for restaurants online.
So you gotta have a good website,
You got to have a good website.
engaging social media accounts.
Positive online reviews.
All of that is super important.
Essential for attracting customers.
In Florida's tech-savvy dining scene.
Okay, so we've covered startup costs,
Okay.
rent or mortgage,
Staffing,
food and inventory.
marketing,
Are we missing anything?
ongoing costs,
Oh, yeah, those operational costs.
utilities, insurance, repairs, and maintenance.
It never ends.
Never
It's
ends.
like a never-ending buffet of bills.
A buffet you don't want to eat at.
So with all these costs to consider, how can a restaurant in Florida actually turn a profit? That's the million-dollar question.
It seems like a pretty daunting challenge.
It is a challenge, but it's definitely doable.
Okay.
You just have to be smart about it.
So what are some key strategies for maximizing profitability?
Well, number one, you got to have something special, something that sets you apart from the competition.
A unique selling proposition
Exactly. Give people a reason to choose your restaurant.
out of all the other options.
Yeah, there are a lot of restaurants in Florida.
There are a lot.
So you got to stand out. The blog also talks about the importance of controlling costs.
Oh yeah, food costs and labor costs.
Those are your two biggest expenses.
For sure.
So you need to watch those portion sizes.
Negotiate with your suppliers.
Optimize your staffing schedule.
Make sure you're not overstaffed.
Right, every penny counts.
Every penny.
And small adjustments can make a big difference.
In your bottom line.
Now, technology can also help
Oh yeah.
streamline operations and reduce costs.
Those fancy POS systems.
Yeah, track inventory and sales,
Help you identify areas where you can save money.
online ordering and delivery platforms,
Expand your reach
boost revenue.
without having to add more staff.
So technology is definitely your friend.
It is.
But let's not forget the human touch.
No, of course not.
Building customer loyalty is crucial for any successful restaurant.
Especially in Florida.
So how do you turn those first-time diners into loyal regulars?
You got to make them feel special. Create a positive, memorable dining experience.
That goes beyond just the food.
Exactly. Things like rewards programs, personalized service, a welcoming atmosphere.
You want people to feel valued,
Appreciated, like they're part of a community.
right? And finally,
Yeah.
marketing and promotion.
Keep reminding people that you exist.
Keep those social media posts coming.
Make sure your website is up to date.
Partner with local influencers.
Run some special promotions.
Generate excitement.
Keep the buzz going.
So it sounds like running a profitable restaurant in Florida.
Yeah.
It's a delicate balancing act.
It is.
You need a great concept,
a solid location,
a talented team,
a smart marketing plan.
and a tight grip on your finances.
You got to have it all.
But it can be done.
It can be done.
Okay, so we've covered the financial nitty-gritty,
All right.
but there's one more crucial element we need to explore,
What's that?
the customer experience.
The secret ingredient.
Let's dive into that delicious topic in part 3 of our deep dive. Welcome back for the grand finale of our Florida restaurant deep dive.
The final course.
We've talked concepts, crunched numbers.
Yeah.
And now it's time to savor the most important ingredient of all,
The best part.
the customer experience.
Absolutely. Can't forget about that.
In Florida's vibrant, hospitality-driven dining scene,
Yeah.
it's not enough to just serve delicious food.
No. You got to give them the whole package.
You have to create a memorable experience that leaves a lasting impression on your diners.
Totally.
The Mini Meal blog really hammers this point home.
They do.
They say that in a place like Florida,
Yeah.
with so many dining options.
So much competition.
The customer experience can be the deciding factor
Between success and failure.
between success and failure.
It's true.
It makes sense. People have high expectations when they dine out,
Especially in Florida.
especially in a vacation destination like Florida.
Right. They're on vacation.
They're looking for more than just a meal.
They want to be wowed.
They want an experience that delights their senses,
Satisfies their appetites.
creates lasting memories.
The whole 9 yards.
So let's break it down.
Okay.
What are the key elements of an exceptional customer experience?
Let's start with service.
Service, the foundation.
The foundation of it all. And in Florida, the vibe is generally relaxed and friendly.
Yeah.
So your staff needs to reflect that.
You're right. Nobody wants a grumpy server
Yeah.
raining on their Sunshine State parade.
Exactly.
You've got to have that warm, welcoming energy.
Yeah, make people feel at home.
Make people feel right at home.
Exactly. And it's not just about being polite.
Right.
It's about anticipating needs,
Okay.
offering personalized recommendations.
Going the extra mile.
Yeah, make those guests feel special.
The blog gives a great example of this.
Oh, yeah.
They talk about this beachfront restaurant
Okay.
where the servers are trained to point out dolphins swimming by
Yeah, that's cute.
or share local stories about the area.
Oh, that's cool.
It's those little touches
Yeah.
that create a connection
Yeah, you want them to feel like they're in the know.
and make the experience feel personal.
Right, you're not just a number.
It shows that you're genuinely invested in your guests' enjoyment.
Absolutely.
So it's that human touch
Yeah,
that really sets a restaurant apart.
it really does.
But what about the atmosphere itself?
Ambiance.
Ambiance. How important is that in creating a positive dining experience?
I mean, it's crucial, right?
It sets the stage.
It sets the stage, creates the mood, tells your culinary story.
A beachfront seafood shack is going to have a very different vibe
Oh, yeah.
than a swanky cocktail bar in downtown Miami.
Oh, totally different.
You don't want to be sipping martinis
Yeah.
in a place that feels like a Jimmy Buffett concert.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So your decor, lighting, music, even the seating
It
arrangement,
all matters.
it all plays a role in creating that desired atmosphere.
And don't forget about the little details.
Oh yeah, those little touches that can really elevate the experience.
Fresh flowers.
Quirky artwork,
Maybe even a signature scent.
a signature scent, yeah.
That evokes the essence of Florida.
It's all about those thoughtful touches.
They really make a difference.
And music. We can't forget about music.
Oh, yeah. Music is huge.
The blog suggests creating playlists
Okay.
that match the theme and energy of your restaurant.
So like a Cuban restaurant should probably play salsa music.
Exactly. Instantly transports you to another place.
Creates that immersive experience.
Speaking of senses, we can't forget about the visual appeal of the food itself.
Oh, yeah. Presentation is key.
We eat with our eyes first.
We do.
Even the most delicious dish can fall flat
If it looks like a mess.
if it's just slopped onto a plate.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
So in Florida,
Ugh.
where fresh, vibrant ingredients are abundant,
Yeah,
presentation is an art form.
it is.
The blog talks about using colorful garnishes,
Artistic plating.
edible flowers,
It's like painting with food.
creating those visual masterpieces that entice the palate.
Turning a meal into a work of art.
And what about those special little touches that can surprise and delight diners?
Like what?
Complimentary amuse-bouches,
Ooh, fancy.
palate cleansing sorbets,
Yeah, little surprises.
unexpected gestures,
Yeah, that can really enhance the experience.
showing that you're thinking about the entire journey.
And you want to exceed expectations.
Okay, so we've got amazing service,
Killer ambiance.
beautifully presented food,
Those special little touches.
but in today's tech-driven world,
Yeah,
we can't ignore the digital aspects of the customer experience.
right. Gotta meet your customers where they are.
And increasingly, that's online.
Online.
So
Yeah.
things like having a user-friendly website,
Yeah, easy to navigate.
people can easily make reservations.
Browse the menu.
And remember those QR code menus we talked about?
Oh, yeah, from Manuvial.
Manuvial, the company behind this blog post,
Right, they specialize in those.
they allow diners to access the menu on their phones,
Very convenient,
which can be super convenient.
especially in a casual setting.
And they offer some cool interactive features.
Like what?
You can view photos of each dish,
Oh, cool.
read reviews,
Nice.
even place orders directly from their phone.
That's awesome.
And of course, we can't forget about social media.
Oh, yeah, social media is huge.
It's become an integral part of the dining experience.
It really has.
So encourage guests to share their photos and experiences online.
Yeah.
Respond to reviews.
Engage with your followers.
Create a buzz around your restaurant.
Yeah, positive online reviews, social media chatter, that can be super powerful marketing.
So to wrap things up, what are the key takeaways for creating an unforgettable customer experience in Florida?
I think it's all about exceeding expectations.
Yeah,
Florida diners, they're looking for more than just a meal
they want an experience.
that delights their senses
Satisfies their appetites.
and leaves them feeling pampered and appreciated.
About going above and beyond.
Creating that welcoming, memorable atmosphere
And letting those Florida vibes shine through.
in every aspect of the dining experience.
Exactly. If you can do that,
Yeah.
you'll have a recipe for success.
In Florida's vibrant and ever-evolving restaurant scene.
Well, that's a wrap on our Florida restaurant deep dive.
We did it.
We hope you found these insights helpful and inspiring
Yeah.
as you embark on your culinary journey in the Sunshine State.
Good luck out there.
Remember, the Florida dining scene is all about passion, creativity, and a touch of sunshine.
And good food.
And good food.
Of course.
So go forth and conquer those taste buds.
Bon appetit.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.